it's nice to get over here. When I fought Brook, I had heard about Sheffield, didn't know too much about it, so it's nice to come over here and see it. You guys have been beautiful all the way. We flew into Manchester last weekend, and we've been in London. We're in Paris for a day. Spent some more time in London. So England has been great to the Porters.
What did you think of the press conference there between Brook, Errol Spence Jr.? There was a little bit of trash talking.
Yeah.
What did you make of it?
You know, I always say this, man. I say that boxing is a very, very hard sport. Definitely very hard to compete in, and you know, it leaves very little room to have fun. So it's nice to see those guys, you know, be able to get in there and, you know, say what they want to say, what they need to say, get their points across. Meanwhile, have a little fun with it as well. So the drama that we just saw was very entertaining and pushed me more to want to see the fight.
When Brook came over to fight you over in the States, he wasn't the favourite. Now, he's here in his own backyard with 27,000 people all supporting Brook. Mm-hmm. He's still not the favourite. Why?
Brook is in a lot of ways has had a tough road when it comes to winning over fans, popularity. Of course, here in Sheffield, there's going to be 27,000 plus here, but that's a small margin when compared to the rest of the world, and especially America, where, you know, boxing seems to revolve around. You say that, and then you have to recognize the fact that he is a world champion. He should be have more respect than he does have. But, you know, I think a fight like this against a fighter like a fighter like Errol Spence.
Yeah.
If he's able to conquer Errol Spence and win this fight, I think then he'll get all of the well-deserved respect that he should already have. I would rather face Brook because he's the one that beat me. Would love a rematch with him. Outside of that, it doesn't matter. I think both fighters, they're good / great, and whoever they're in the ring with, it will be an exciting night.
Who do you think is going to win this? You got to put your money on somebody.
I got to put my money on Errol Spence. I got to put it on him because he is the American. I got to put it on him because I feel like he's young, he's tenacious, and I just got a feeling. I got a feeling that, you know, he's going to do something special on Saturday night.
And just left field, Floyd Mayweather, talk about this fight with Conor McGregor. What do you think of it all? What do you make of it all?
Can I ask you what you think of it? I think it's there comes a point where sports and entertainment collide, and I think that's exactly what's about to happen. You're not going to have a situation where you have two athletes getting in the ring and they're, you know, fighting, and they're both worthy to compete against one another. Conor McGregor has never had a boxing match. I understand that he's a combat athlete, but there's a difference between being able to just use your hands and being able to use your whole body. You know, I think once he's restricted to just using his hands, being in the ring with arguably top 5 fighter of all time, not just of, you know, this era, top fighter of all time, what can he really do? You know, I think he's going to be able to make the fight entertaining, somewhat competitive from more of a fighting standpoint, but not from a boxing standpoint. And I know anyone that knows boxing knows that there's a difference between fighting and boxing. So, yeah, I think he can rough up Floyd Mayweather, but over the course of 12 rounds, I don't think he can win the fight.